Bismillah Rahman Rahim. This is the fourth video on process costing. In this video, we will prepare a production cost report and compute equivalent units, units cost, and costs assigned. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel to search for accounting lessons and hit the notification bell button to alert you for the latest video. For all of your questions, comments and suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. And for webinar and guest speaker invites, please send me a message at accountingamir@gmail.com. Accounting is AK. We hope that this video helps students in their academic development and teachers in enhancing their lesson plans and teaching methodologies. We also hope that this video helps fresh graduates who want to refresh their learning on how to prepare a production cost report and compute equivalent units, units cost, and costs assigned. So let us start with solving an exercise on how to prepare a production cost report. The sanding department of Richards Furniture Company has the following production and manufacturing cost data for March 2014, the first month of operation. Production is 9,000 units, finished and transferred out. 3,000 units started, that are 100% complete as to materials and 20% complete as to conversion cost. Manufacturing cost, material is 33,000, labor is 24,000, and overhead is 36,000. And we have to prepare a production cost report. So that is how we are going to prepare. We are going to look into the quantities, and the work in process on March 1 in our exercise is 0. And then they have started into production, and that is 9,000 and 3,000. That makes 9 plus 3 is 12,000, and the total units are going to be 12,000. The units to be accounted for are the transferred out, and that is 9,000 are transferred out, and 3,000 units started are completed as to materials. So work in process is 3,000, and the total number of units will be 12,000. The material for this 9,000, obviously since it is 100% is complete, that means that the material is the whole amount, that is 9,000, and this is going to be put as 9,000, the conversion cost. Then for the remaining 3,000 units, 100% complete as to material and 20% complete as to the conversion cost. So 20% of 3,000 is 600, and now the total here is 12,000, and this will be now 9,600. Next, we prepare the cost units. The cost in the month of March will be what they have given over here. Manufacturing cost is 33,000. Then the material equivalent is 12,000. And the unit cost will be 33,000 divided by 12, and this will be 2.75. Then the conversion cost will be, as it is given over here, the labor and the overhead. So 24 plus 36 is 60,000. And the equivalent units that we have just now calculated is 9,600. So the unit cost in this case will be now 6.25. And the total over here will be 33 plus 60 is 93,000. And the rate will be 2.75 plus 6.25. 2.75 plus 6.25, that is equal to 9. Then the cost to be accounted for the work in process. Obviously there is no work in process on March 1st. Then we have started into production, and in the production for the month of March the cost is 93,000. So the total cost is 93,000. Finally, we are going to prepare a cost reconciliation schedule, and the cost accounted for is the transferred out, and the transferred out are 9,000 units, and these 9,000 units are going to be recorded at the rate of 9. So 9,000 times 9 is 81,000. The work in process for the material, it was 3,000 units, and the rate unit cost is 2.75, and this will be 8,250. The conversion cost will be the 600 units times the conversion unit cost, that is 6.25, and this will be 3,750, and the total work in process will be 12,000, and the total cost will be 93,000 that we have calculated. So that is how we can compare how we have recorded our production cost report information. Next, let us explain how to compute equivalent units, units cost, and costs assigned. The polishing department of Harbin Company has the following production and manufacturing cost data for September. Materials are entered at the beginning of the process. Production beginning inventory is 1600 units that are 100% complete as to materials and 30% complete as to conversion cost. Units started during the period are 38,400. Ending inventory is 5,000 units, 10% complete as to conversion cost. Manufacturing cost, the beginning inventory cost comprised of 20,000 of material, 43,180 of conversion cost. Material cost added in polishing during the month is 177,200. Labor and overhead applied in polishing during the month is 125 and 257 respectively. So we have to compute the equivalent units of production for materials and conversion cost for the month of September. Okay, so the work in process on September 1 is 1600, and 38,400 are the units started during the period, that is 38,400. So the total will be 40,000. Now the units transferred out in our case has to be calculated, and you can see that the total units is 40,000 and 5,000 units are the ending inventory. So the units transferred out is 35,000. Next, we are going to look into the equivalent units, and the units transferred out are 35,000 and you can see that 100% complete as two materials, so we have the conversion cost of 100%. Then 5,000 ending inventory, so 5,000 that is 100% of material, and 10% for the conversion, so 10% of 5,000 is 500. So the total you can see is 40,000 and this will be 35,500. Next, we move further and we look into the materials, and the work in process on September 1st is direct material, and direct material that is given to us is 20,000 of material. Then to this we are going to add the cost added to production during the month of September, and that is 177,200. So the total will be 197,200. And the material cost per unit will be the total material cost, and the total material cost is 197,200. Total material cost divided by the total units, and that was 40,000 divided by 40,000, and this will be equal to 4.93. Then we are going to look into the conversion cost, and the conversion cost work in process on September 1 will be the conversion cost, and the conversion cost is and 43,180 of conversion cost, 43,180. To this we are going to add the cost to production during the month of September, and once again the conversion cost is how much is 125,680 plus 25,140, and if we add up the two, this will be equal to 382,820. So this will be conversion cost is 382,820, and the total conversion cost will be the total of the two, and that is 426,000. And the conversion cost per unit now will be for the total conversion cost, that is 426,000 divided by the units, and the units is 35,500. So this will be equal to 12. So we have computed the equivalent units of production for materials and conversion cost for the month of September. We have calculated the unit cost for materials and conversion cost for the month of September, and we move on to part C. Determine the cost to be assigned to the units transferred out in the process, and we will be solving this on the next slide, but we are going to take the information from this slide as well. Now for this, the cost to be assigned to the units transferred out in process. Now we can see that we have the material, and the material was 35,000. Total units transferred out. So we have 35,000, and we are going to multiply it by the rate, and the rate we have calculated is 4.93 plus 12. So 4.93 plus 12, and this will be equal to 592,550. Now the work in process on September 30 will be the material, and the material was 5,000. Ending inventory was 5,000, and the rate will be how much is the rate? The rate is 4.93. So this will be 24,650. And then the conversion cost of the 500 units we have calculated before. 500 times the rate, and the rate is 12 in our case. 500 times 12, that makes 6,000, and that is 30,650. And now we can make the total of the two, and this will be equal to 623,200. You can see we have 500 work in process, 10% we have calculated before, and that is how we get this 500. Okay. So this completes the fourth video on process costing, where we learned how to prepare a production cost report and how to compute equivalent units, units cost, and cost assigned. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation, and if you found value in this video, then please like, subscribe, and share my channel, and hit the notification bell button to alert you for the latest video. For webinar and guest speaker invites, please send me a message at accountingamir@gmail.com. Remember, effective questioning brings insight, which fuels curiosity, which cultivates wisdom. If you have any question or any suggestion regarding this session, then please put them in the comment box below or by email, and inshallah I will reply you back. Thank you so much, and happy learning.